Alrighty, how's it going? We are here for another episode of Working Out at Home or wherever you might be. Again, here the theme is, all you need are a set of these home dumbbells. Whatever you have will work. If you just have some cans of soup, throw them in a backpack or something like that, okay? And a chair. Not everybody has a chair, but we got one here luckily. So here what we do, because we don't have access to heavier weights that could really challenge our muscles, we have to really work them to fatigue, almost to a point of failure. That's exactly what we're going to do. So I'm going to explain an exercise. We're going to go through how to do it properly with good form, and then I want you to pause the video. As soon as you understand how to do that exercise, pause it. Do as many as you can with good form, and then come back and we'll go on to the next one, okay? So today, let's see, what do we have here? I wrote them down. Realize if you're doing the program, I started putting them on paper, but you could see it. They're written in the program anyways, but if not, here you go. I'll hold it up here. This is what we're doing today. Something like that. Can't read it. Sorry. But anyways, I just like to tape this. I keep it flowing. This way, I'm the only one to blame if I mess up. It's my own fault. Alright, so that's there. Again, if you're doing the program, I've covered that we need to do an active warm-up, a little bit of light cardio. If you haven't done that yet, let's pause it here. Come back when you're done, maybe in 5 minutes or so, and we'll get going with the first one, which is the sit to stand. You've done that before, okay? So I'll show you a couple variations just in case. Alright, so pause it here, get warmed up. I'll be right back. Alright, and I'm not actually editing all these together, so I just walk off to the side and then come right back. It's amazing camera work. As you know, my camera guy is not the best. Alright, so sit to stand. Again, this one you need the chair. First motion, stick the butt out and then drop down, okay? So, butt out, drop down slowly. You feel that pad, you pop up. If you need to use your arms for a little bit of assistance, that's okay. If you want to hold the weights here, that's awesome as well. If you want to do a regular squat, whatever you're comfortable with, okay? Now, I'll let you in on one that's a good progression. If this has been way too easy, you feel like, not these again. This is going to be a single leg but eccentric. You could do a full single leg one, but I'd like you to start here. It might be a little bit better. So for these, you're going to stand up with 2, and then you're going to slowly go down with 1. I would recommend, feeling for the chair. I got some handles. And again, don't let your knee buckle inward, okay? You want to keep it nice and straight, no matter what variation. But this one, so you stand up with 2, and then down slowly with 1. Kind of like those heel raises that we did. Oh, did up with 1, but up with 2, down with 1. Alright, can you see? I'm not getting any feedback. Up with 2, down with 1. So whatever variation you're doing, that's fine. Do as many as you can, and then pause the video and then do as many as you can. Then we'll be back for number 2, okay? Alright, and cut. Okay, and we're back. Excellent. So next we're going to do a reverse lunge. I think we did this last time. So grab your weights. And I like the reverse lunge more than a forward lunge. This is a forward lunge when you come forward like this. But I find this, puts a little more strain on my knee here. And it's almost like you're kicking back. It's a lot safer to do the backward lunge, okay? So you step back, and then you're loading this front leg, come down. My leg's at a 90-degree angle right here. My knee's not crossing in front of my toe. Coming down, back up. That's it. All right? So hold some weights if you want. If you can't, if you don't want to, that's fine. And hold on to a railing if you need to. So start with your weaker side. My left one's a little bit weaker, so maybe I would start here. Do as many as you can. If you're going for like 1 minute, 2 minutes, I know it's a lot to get through, but this is the best way to challenge our muscles. you'll thank me for it, maybe someday. So start with your weaker, then do your stronger, and then pause the video and then do that, and then we'll be back for the next exercise. Okay, made it. All right, nice work so far. Now we're gonna do the heel raises, so let's try to get into this one pretty quickly here. So if you're already familiar with them, pause it and just get going. We're gonna start ripping on these calves here, all right? Maybe it's the single leg. Maybe it's that eccentric, up on 2, down on 1. Whatever you think you're at, you know, whatever your level is, it's okay, it doesn't matter if you want to do all 3. I'm okay with that, as long as you're okay with that. All right, so pause the video, do as many as you can. I'll be right back. Cut. Okay, so we're gonna start having a little bit more fun here with this next one. Up until now, it's just been exercise and then another exercise. This next one, I want you to try to do 10 push-ups. Maybe you're gonna do it on the wall. Maybe it's a modified version. Maybe it's regular. Do 10, do them slow, challenge your muscles. And then we're gonna do a dumbbell press, okay? So it's gonna be the 10 push-ups, and then don't wait for me. As soon as you're done with the 10 push-ups, grab your weights or your cans of soup, and we're gonna do a press from the floor. If you're not comfortable getting down onto the floor, just skip that part, okay? And this will be the dumbbell press, I'll show you. You see? All right. So I'm dropping down to the floor. All right, nice and stable. Keep the shoulders strong. And then I'm gonna push up. When you push up, squeeze your pec muscles. All right. All right, so I'm gonna do 10 push-ups and then get right into those. And so just 10 push-ups, but then do as many of those as you think you can. All right, so I'll start doing it just so you can see what the flow will look like. If you think you got it, pause it, but I'm gonna get started with mine. All right, here we go. All right, that's 10. Now I'm going to grab my weights. And I'm going to just do as many as I can, okay? And cut. And come back. 9,999. Oof, okay, good. All right, so just like that, do as many as you can, pause it, and we'll be right back, okay? Oh, okay, still going. So next, not lastly, we've got a couple more after, but that's okay. We're gonna do a combination. We've done that lat pull back, bent over, and the row. We're gonna alternate that, that's all. So I've got my weights, and you're not gonna use a wobbly chair. Use something that's not gonna move. A kitchen sink is fine, even if it's a little bit higher, that's okay. But anyways, I got my chair here. Can you see me? So we're gonna go row, back, row, back. So on the row, squeeze that shoulder blade together, and the same thing on the back, squeeze it and pull back, okay? So, row, back. Start with your weaker side, switch to your stronger one. Just do as many as you think you got in you today, whatever, it's all good. So pause it and get going on those. We'll be right back. All right, nice. Doing good. So we're gonna do some bicep curls for these guys right here, or girls, whatever. Who's to say? But anyway, so we have our dumbbells right here, and we're gonna drop it down and up, okay? And you want to keep your shoulder blades back together and down, all right? Together and down, relaxed. Slowly pull up, and you could go thumbs up. You could alternate like this, you know, where I'm going palm in and rotating out. However you want to hold it, it's okay. It's gonna work. All right, so we'll do as many as you can. And then we got one more. All right, doing good. Doing great. Okay, one last one. We're gonna do a plank. Can't recall if we've done these yet. We can modify this again, even if you're just leaning up against on your counter or something that's strong. That's fine. You could do it. I'll show you how I'll do it. So you come into push-up position on your, mainly on your elbows. You could do it like this, but let's do it like this. All right. So you want to keep your back flat as a board. Keep your belly as tight as you can. Okay. All right. You can modify it by crossing your knees. But anyways, the real main key thing is don't let your back come like that. Don't let it come like that. You want to be strong from the front and the back, okay? So hold one of those as long as you can. Hopefully it's not the world record, because somebody's done it for like 8 hours, I think. Pause it and we'll be right back to wrap up, okay? Nice. All right, nice work. So that's one time through. Again, today you might be going through that 2 times or 3 times. That's why it's good to write it down. That way, you know, you're able to flow through it a little bit better. Put the video on repeat if you want, but then you have to keep listening to me. So, I don't know, you might not want to do that. When you're all done with everything, make sure you cool down, walk around, let your heart rate come back to normal, a nice resting beat, and then do some stretching, okay? I'll list plenty of them on the channel and on my website. There's a whole bunch. So, nice work today, and keep moving. We're doing great.